Antan! What you doing? Ambersaw got one. Possum got one. Thank you so much for the gifty subs, Antan. That's really sweet. Melody's Treasures got one? I don't know Melody's Treasures. Mama Corpse, what a name. And Ty got one. Yay. Thank you so much for the gifty subs, Antan. I appreciate you. That is absolutely not necessary, but very much appreciated. Knew that was coming. I know. I was like, what's he planning? It's a new month. Yes, it is. Bless you, Antan. Thank you. January and Crafty still got a Halloween weaving on her loom. Hey, it takes as long as it takes, Crafty. And Critter is amazing. Okay. Yay, a Possum got the starry mugs. Look. There you go. Look, there it is. Mug is based on my little magic brew mug that's always got my chocolate milk in it. Not always, that would be weird. Now you do yoga, maybe it helps. That does, yeah. Just make sure you're focusing on the breath as the main thing when you're doing your yoga, and you'll be all good. Used Chris for my artwork for several years now. Amazing. I don't know if I've really heard it. Very cute mug. When did you get it? Made it yourself? Oh, I wish I was that talented, but no. I got that one a few years ago from, I think it was a card shop over here. When it was like Halloween time and they were doing a lot of like witchy things. So I was like, mug. The mug is good. And then it became one of my emotes. But I always have the chocolate milk. The chocolate milk is a requirement for the stream. Do not shake the sleepies off. Oh, Mama Lee, maybe you're just meant to have like a slow, restful day today. Cozy and pottery streams in 2025. What was it that I was thinking about the other day that I wanted to do? Oh, well, I keep talking about one day that, like, you know, we're hoping maybe this year, because we were saying last year, but then the budget happened and it all went a bit wrong, that we were looking at buying a house. And there is a house that has been on the market near to us and near to, like, some of my most favourite people in the whole world. And I really want it because it's got a lot of land around it, but it is like an old, battered old house, but it's so cute and could so easily be like a beautiful little witchy cottage with this gorgeous garden. And I kind of want it, but I think I would need to persuade people that it would be a good idea rather than buying a house that was actually decent. And I was like, I want to just do that up. And if we did get that house, I would totally stream some of the things being made for it. Thanks, Jessie. I'll have a look. I'm on for another 15 minutes and then I'll have a look at the photo, but thank you for sending that. Consider possibly making some blankets for Crafty HQ. Do that. Useful things, useful crafts are always good. Maybe one day I'll figure out a useful thing that I can do with felting. No much need done. Yeah, but you can take your time over doing those things. Going faster at the moment is not going to help you, and you know that, don't you? Because you know yourself, and we know you. We know that you need to do the restings. Right, so I'm going to thin this out just a little bit more. You request a tour of the house if it feels right. Yeah, absolutely. So what we need to do over here, annoyingly, well, not annoyingly, because it stops like just people wasting the like estate agent's time, is that we have to get an agreement in principle of how much we can borrow before we can start making bookings. When we start making bookings, we can take a look. But I would love it, and I think Law would love it as well. We've talked about it before because there's lots of garden space. Can I needle felt soundproofing panels? I mean, I could try. Take peanut on the door to detect ghosties. Yes! How are your abilities to do up a house? One of the reasons I bought a house that didn't work is because I knew at the end of the day I don't have the capabilities. I'm quite I can do the DIYing. I have a lot of people that I know who are very, very adept and trained in a lot of ways to be able to do those things. So I know people who can do electrics and plumbing and woodworking, carpentry, painting, decorating, plastering, all of those things. I'm very grateful that I'm very, very thankful that I know lots of lovely people. I know people who can do the gardening and stuff as well. So if I have that guide along with a bunch of YouTube things and a whole lot of luck and positivity, then that'll be my plan. I love having Amazonesia, right? Just forgetting that something has arrived. I can add a new thing to the list of things I love to draw. Hoodies. They're so easy in shape and so easily recognizable as a hoodie. That sounds really pleasing. Hey, Mama Kestrel, Happy New Year to you. Oh, Lady Lee, I've done that before, but with my stomach. That was not fun. As though it'd be so cool. I mean, I could try. I could absolutely try. It would take a minute. I can help with the renovation. I mean, a bunch of hours in-house for accounts of experience. Absolutely, Astra. Skills. You got them skills. Happy New Year! It's so wonderful to see you, Mama Kestrel. I hope you're doing wonderfully. I'm doing a little monarch butterfly today. Because monarchs are beautiful. This needs to be a little bit thinner on that side, and that can be a little bit thinner there. Still determined to get these vaguely looking kind of middly and like symmetrical. Used to see so many as a child, very rare now. Yeah, we were talking about the like the migration from Canada to Mexico of the monarch, and how they fly over Lake Superior in a really weird direction because they're avoiding a mountain that is no longer there. But their instinct tells them that it used to be there and they can't fly over it, so they just fly round it. It's wild. Probably be more like just sewing wonky curtains. Hey, don't you worry. I've sewed wonky curtains before and I really don't mind. My whole house is just going to be wonky as heck, and I'm just going to embrace that. Speaking of candles, I have a scented candle burning in the background that makes me happy and cozy. Ooh, what scent have you got though? I love a candle. You do everything between the sod to the shingles. Exactly, Newfie. I'll just fly you over. I'll give you room and board. Don't like to do carpet. That's fine. We'll sort that out. Should call the Flutterby Navi. Hey! Listen! Some cherry blossom. Ooh, that sounds good. Thank you for the lurk, Anton, and thank you for the gifty subs again. You're very cheeky. But we know we love you. There we go. Celebrate endings for they precede new beginnings. Lovely, Isla. Thank you so much. And do you have a colour in mind? Because we literally got them all. So we got a few in there today. Again, if you were not here before, this is the job. Let me catch up. Oh. Been drowning in beads, gearing up for a big beading project. Spent hours looking at beads. I'm like, ooh. Yeah, you sure you're not Mama Magpie, Mama Kestrel? You like the shinies like I do? Number favorite Yankee Candle. Oh! Oh, okay. I didn't see that one. Thank you, Green. Number 1 is Seaside Woods. I don't think I've smelt that one before. That sounds lovely. Yeah, Mama Magpie, you like the shinies like I do. Alright. So yeah, if you want to join in and add a little positive message to the jar, please feel free to save up your channel points. You get more by chatting and hanging out and all that kind of stuff, which is just wonderful because we love having you here as well. This type of necklace made for an Orisha called a mazo, or a collar de mazo. That sounds amazing. Also like the shinies. Hello, magpies. Yep. What is the white material? This is like memory foam. So I usually have, I'll show you when I finish the star, what you will usually see on here that I'm usually working on, but because it's a flat thing that I needed to kind of really power through, I moved my usual mat out of the way. The other one is a little bit more, goes into the aesthetic. There we go. Thank you so much for that one. Appreciate that, Ayala. Important spiritual piece, yes. Just stop that message coming through. Thank you, Aflaf. I didn't even spot the other one there. A few bead items I have to fix. Christmas items my mum made forever ago. Aww. Anyone think the 2 stars in the jar look like a face? Quite possibly. What was I going to look at? Oh, yeah. So this is what is usually here. The Hessian is quite nice and solid for, it's helpful. Stick a brick and a needle in there. It'd be dangerous with unlimited funds that collect beads because I love them. Yes. And just stick your hands in the bead jar. I would absolutely be the same. Oops. I would absolutely be the same with that. Where are we at? Very complex beading project. Never done a project this large. Oh, but isn't that exciting though? I'd rather be excited about those projects than scared, you know?